While not a whole lot is happening in the world of sports this week, there's still the excitement in the air for sports that are on the horizon. I'm Cole Young, and welcome back to another installment of Sports Corner. As I've been mentioning, NFL preseason is well underway as we slowly get closer to the regular season kickoff. The most impressive storyline of this preseason so far has been the Baltimore Ravens. Currently, the Ravens have won 21 straight preseason games, meaning they have not lost since the 2016 preseason. While preseason wins don't really mean too much, it's still a very impressive streak nonetheless. One reason a lot of people dislike the preseason is injuries. High-profile players get injured in meaningless games and are hurt for the remainder of their seasons. Just last week, Jets starting quarterback Zach Wilson went down with a non-contact knee injury. Luckily, the team believes he will only miss about 2 to 4 weeks, but it's still never a good sign when a starter gets injured in the preseason. However, with Wilson down, veteran quarterback Joe Flacco has been looking very solid in camp and could spark up a quarterback competition. Speaking of, the Pittsburgh Steelers currently have 3 potential starting quarterbacks on their roster, with first-round pick Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, as well as Mason Rudolph. It's unclear which will emerge as the true starter, and that could even change weekly during the regular season. The Seattle Seahawks still have not made a decision on their starting quarterback, whether it will be new addition Drew Lock or seasoned veteran Geno Smith. A lot of players are returning from last year's injuries, and some rookies are making big waves in camp so far. On top of all of that, Chargers safety Derwin James just became the highest paid safety in NFL history with a 4-year, $76.4 million deal. We are officially 3 weeks away from the start of the season, and this offseason has been incredibly exciting, so it will be another great year in the NFL. I could never talk about the upcoming football season without mentioning the return of college football. The first set of games kicks off next Saturday, August 27th. Take a look at the slate of games for the first college football Saturday. While no major top teams will be competing on the opening day, it's still a great feeling to have college football back on the horizon. Speaking of top teams, the Associated Press released its preseason top 25 teams earlier this week. I would go as far as to say not one person will be surprised to hear that Alabama, Ohio State, and Georgia are already predicted to be the top 3 teams. It is surprising, however, that last year's national champion Georgia Bulldogs are the number 3 team on the list, but they did lose a lot of their talent in the NFL draft. As I said, we are so close to the best time of year in sports. NFL is just about to begin, and the MLB playoffs will be here before we know it. We still have to wait until October for the NBA and NHL to start, but that will also be here before we know it. For now, that's all I have to report for this week's edition of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young. Enjoy watching some preseason football or some regular season baseball this weekend, and I'll see you right back here next Friday.